we are actually heading to Hobby Lobby right now. Jennifer would like for us to look for a craft project to do together. And so I told Kevin, I said, we haven't been to Hobby Lobby in at least 6 months, at least. And so I'm sure Jennifer's thinking that she would like to do something for fall, for Halloween. But now Hobby Lobby, I told Kevin, I said, Hobby Lobby probably has their 4th of July and Easter stuff out because they get stuff out so early. I don't expect them to have any fall stuff out. I bet you anything they're gonna have all their Christmas stuff out. But, well, that light didn't stay green long, did it? I think like 5 cars got through. But anyway, that's what we're doing. If I see anything fun in there, I'll show you. I don't plan on filming or, you know, like a walkthrough video of the stores, because I'm going to be honest. Sometimes they do get new stuff, but most of the time it's the same stuff that you see year after year. So we'll just see what they have. Well, we went in Hobby Lobby. I didn't film at all because there was people everywhere.
They were busy.
They were very busy. But they do have fall stuff out still. A little, yeah, but they didn't have a lot of craftsy items. Like Michael's actually has like pottery that you can paint and stuff like that. They didn't have anything like that. Yeah, they might not now. They had stuff, more crafts for like little kids.
Or for like a Sunday school class.
That's what I was gonna say. A Sunday school class or a school classroom or something like that. Even
like sets where you got like, you made 12 of them.
Right. There was even one in there that reminded me one that Ashley did at the public library years ago. Our library in Winchester used to do the neatest things for kids, and they would do it like every week there was something, and it was just really, really great for the kids. And so she participated in a lot of that stuff when she was little. Well, we went in Michael's and we bought a couple things. We bought some things. Jennifer's wanting to paint, but Kevin and I, Jennifer doesn't know this, but Kevin and I are going to, I don't really enjoy painting that much. Right. I don't feel like I'm that gifted at it. I like coloring, and Kevin said he would love to color. So we were in Meijer a couple days ago, and Meijer had like fall adult coloring books. So we're gonna go in Meijer and try to find us a fall adult coloring book. And so while Jennifer, my aunt's gonna be there, while Jennifer and my aunt are painting, you know, my Aunt Pat might want to color too. We'll see. She always has enjoyed coloring, so she might. Really? Yes. So she might. She might want to color. She might want to color. She might not want to paint either. Jennifer might be painting by herself. That's okay. John might be there. He might paint that other one. He might, or I'll leave it there for him. Yeah. Whatever. I bought 3 things, so whatever. And I'll put it in the grocery haul. Or should I just put it in this vlog? I'll probably just put it in this vlog. I'll just show you tomorrow what I bought. That's what I'll do. When we take it to Jennifer's, I'll show you. I smell French fries. It smells good. It smells so good. We're terrible. But we went in Home Goods, and I tell you what, Home Goods is doing themselves a disservice because they have made it to where a lot of their foods, like the stuff that I'm interested in buying, I hate when cars do that. Somebody cut in front of him. They have made it to where you have to stand in line, queue up in a line to see all these different foods. So like if I even wanted to like walk through there and see, there's no way I could get around people. It would look like I was cutting in front of people because it is literally like, it's like a little maze. It's like a maze, and they've built up like walls of shelving around it, but you can't see any of the snack food or stuff like that unless you go through there. So Kevin and I walked all through Home Goods. We didn't have one thing in the cart. And even though I would have loved to have looked at the snacky food up front and the sweet stuff, I couldn't because it was backed up. It was packed. So I just think they're doing themselves a disservice because
of not at least duplicating it.
Yes,
in both places.
They should have it in both places. Have it at the checkout, that's fine, but have it back on the shelf to where people can look at it if they don't actually go through the line. Because like us, if you don't end up buying anything, then you're not standing in that line in order to see the stuff. So it just doesn't make any sense. So now we're gonna go in Meijer, and I think he wants you to back up, Kevin. Now we're gonna go in Meijer to look for an adult coloring book. So whatever we find, I'll show you when we get home or when we go to Jennifer's tomorrow. So to take to my sister's house tomorrow, I figured I'd go ahead and show you now since there's no commotion going on. Kevin chose these Crayola Signature Brush and Detail Dual Tip Markers. I may use those, I don't know. I'll probably give them a try, but I bought these just in case. This is a set of 20 Crayola markers.
I might end up using those.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll try them. I bought some brushes, and you'll see why in a minute. And then we found 2 coloring books. I chose this one. This is the Jim Shore Simpler Times coloring book, and it has, Jim Shore does these like statues, and they're painted, and a lot of times you see them at Hallmark, places like that. But they have, there's some seasonal ones in here.
There was a whip somewhere.
Like they look like they go through a calendar, honestly. That's really pretty with the hot air balloon. There's a turkey. So they go through every holiday, but then they have extra ones in there as well. There's the witch. So this is something that Kevin and I can do while Jennifer's painting. I'll show you the one Kevin chose. Mythographic, and they had several of these, didn't they? This is Enchanted Castles. What was the other one called?
Like Paradise?
Hold on. Imagine Aquatic Animals. Okay.
No, I'm pretty sure it said Paradise. It was like, but I just didn't like it as well.
But these have like hidden pictures in there. So these are very, very detailed, and it'll be fun to see Kevin color these because it's going to take him a while. But it'll take me a while too. Ooh, I love that
There's one that
That's a dragon in the background.
Yeah,
You see that? There's a wristwatch.
Yeah. There's one that's a castle with a woman's like hair coming down. And it was
like
cool.
Rapunzel or something.
No, she was like in the backdrop, but she was like, that's cool.
Those owls remind me of Labyrinth. That reminds me of the owl in Labyrinth at the beginning of the movie.
There it is.
There it is.
Isn't that cool?
Oh, that's really neat. Yeah. And there's a football in her hair.
Yeah.
There's a football.
That's
There's
the
a puzzle
only bad thing about it is I
piece.
really wish it didn't have
There's
that,
a door. I know.
you know?
You just wish it was the picture. But there are hidden pictures in there. I like that too.
Yeah.
That has a lot of neat
There's
ones
quite
in
a
there.
few of them that was just different.
And then at Michael's to paint, I bought this for whoever wants to paint it. Before I decided to get a coloring book like Kevin, I thought I could do that, or my aunt's going to be there, she could do that. Or if my aunt wants to paint this one, she can. And my sister has paint, so we didn't have to buy paint. And then I bought this one for Jennifer to paint. This is a Day of the Dead, and it was $15. But Jennifer really likes to paint stuff like this, and she likes to keep it. And so I know that, you know, I spent the money on it for her, but I know she'll keep it forever. And so when we get over there tomorrow, I'll show you what everybody's doing.
There was a chicken at the door and it scared them.
We're out at Jennifer's house, and the chickens have come to say hi.
Chase my horse 3 times.
They like being up here. So, my Aunt Pat's here. Jennifer's eating. I brought Jennifer some food, and so. But it looks like fun. Have you been in this yet, Pat? Oh, you're gonna love it. It's so fun.
Now I have to hold on because there's barbed wire behind me.
Oh,
You hadn't brought me food. It's wonderful.
I'm glad you like it. Good.
Hey, if you run, oh, there's Lester.
It's literally right in front of you.
Yes, she's standing there.
Knock her out of the way.
She just went underneath there. Oh, she's coming. She's coming out your way.
Like that again.
Yeah.
Are you gonna walk down there in front of the turkey?
Yeah, we can do that.
Just watch your shoes.
Okay, Kevin, you gonna come down here and see where the turkeys are?
This is how I rode yesterday.
So Jennifer, what she was saying, she wants me to film the turkeys because she finally took them out of the house yesterday. She had them in the house all this time with a heat lamp and a heating pad, and so she finally, yeah, there they go. Yeah, Ashley looks like she's in a 80s rock video. Oh, I see where she put the turkeys. There, she actually put them in that. She actually put them in that pen.
You hear that one?
Yeah, they're in there.
See how big that one's gotten? The baby?
Oh, that's, yeah. Hello, are you talking?
Definitely talking.
What are you saying? Say hello. Hello.
The one behind you talking.
Hello. Hello, turkey lurkey.
It's amazing how big that baby's gotten.
So here are the turkeys, and they're huge. So Jennifer was ready for them to be out of the house, but you can see where they have the heat lamp is on in there.
Yeah.
And so I guess they must feel good out here though, or they wouldn't be out here. But they've gotten a lot bigger. You don't know what to think out here, do you? You're used to being in there with your mother. Wonder if there's any eggs. I see you sneaking up on me.
Sneaking up behind me.
I don't have any food. I've just come out here to film you. I don't have any food. Is anybody in here? Nope, nobody's home. Oh, I see eggs, Kevin. There's eggs over there, isn't there?
Yeah, there's 2 of them. 3 of them.
Oh, wow.
I don't like to go in here. There's wasps.
I think they killed all the wasps.
Yeah, there's like 3 eggs there.
I wonder if you should get them.
No, I'm
Or,
not
oh, okay. You want Jennifer to get them?
Oh, there's 2 eggs.
Oh, so there's at least 5 eggs in there.
Yeah, there's 3 literally in that nest. There's 2. There's 2 in this corner. One of them almost looks white.
Oh, it does, down there in the corner. Jennifer, Andrew and Christina came out here with the kids yesterday, and Ashley got KFC, and they spread out a blanket. They're back there, and so yeah, they're backing out right now. They had a picnic lunch with KFC, and the kids were able to see the chickens and the turkeys, and they just absolutely loved it. And it was a gorgeous day out, just like it is today. But Kevin and I went to Lexington yesterday because we went and bought the craft supplies that we're going to use today. So I showed you that. I showed you the stuff that we bought. Watch out for chicken poop. And so now we're gonna go in the house. Jennifer has everything set up, and we're gonna paint and color.
Turkeys?
Yes, they're huge. They've gotten so big.
Don't you think that's a good little spot for them?
Oh yeah, they
Did
seem
Amelia and
happy.
Gavin notice yesterday?
I told them that they were sick, so they wouldn't leave me alone. And Amelia said, "Are they coughing?" And I said, "Yes, they're very ill."
She's hilarious.
Dad, will you bring me a paper towel too?
He said that a demented person put your paper towels on the roll. You all are so weird about that crap. I'm the one who did that.
It's come behind it.
Jennifer, there's a way to do things. Well, Tony, here we go, buddy. Which way do you put the toilet paper on the roll?
Or in the back?
Does the roll look? Do you pull from? Is it hanging out the front or is it hanging in the back? Which way?
There is a right answer.
There's a right answer.
And you will be abolished from the family if you answer wrong.
When you decide,
even know.
when you decide to put the toilet paper on the roll.
Yeah, Andrew never put it.
Andrew never did.
Well, guess what?
No.
I don't even pay any attention. I just grab it and put it on there.
No, let me
Sometimes
tell
it's
you
in
what
front, sometimes-
Ashley's little trick always was when Ashley was living at home.
I can't do that anymore.
Ashley would make sure that she left 2 squares and she'd leave them propped up so that she wouldn't have to change the roll of toilet paper. 2 squares. Because technically there still is toilet paper on the roll. Tony, you didn't answer. Time's up.
I guess rolling down is front.
In the front.
Yeah.
Yes, that's
That's
the
how
way you do
normal
it.
people do it.
Thank you. This has like 2 boxes. Oh, okay, that's cool.
I hate that they do that.
Yeah, it's
'cause they-
wasteful, isn't it?
Well, then when you put it back, they're all janky.
And
You
that's-
have to come
Well,
back in those.
I won't. Oh, you do?
Yeah, or
I
it'll
can't just put
be all
those.
wobbly in there. That's why they put
That is nothing like the color of the lids.
mine.
Yeah.
Oh, the yellows are they all look different.
Well, that's
Beware of the yellows.
brown.
Well, they dry dark, especially if you push real hard.
No, that was really dark. I want more flesh color.
Tony, what TV shows do you like to watch?
That's my foot.
I have to be truthful with you. I haven't been watching any recently, but
That's not a bad thing.
um,
What do you do with your free time then if you don't watch TV?
get out, drive,
Hang out with me.
hang
Yeah.
out with them.
Yeah, Ashley likes to drive.
You.
He didn't say him.
Ashley likes to get out and drive. She loves driving.
I drive in the middle of nowhere.
I actually got a Suzuki R125 or dirt bike. That I
Yeah.
like. I do dirt biking, and then I got a Suzuki GSXR. It's a motorcycle I've been working on.
Oh gosh, yeah. You have to be careful. We were watching an amazing race in Australia,
Mom's
and they had
changed the
these
topic.
neat. No, it's about pin numbers and stuff. They had this neat. Instead of using a debit card, they had a ring, and it was a ring that you put down on the. You scan your ring to make purchases. Kind of like a
It's like
magic
your-
band at Disney.
or
At
your
Disney,
phone, like
yeah, at
pay with your
Disney
phone.
you use a magic band. But they had this ring, and I just thought that was really cool. I'm glad Jesse had told us that Spirit Halloween was over there where the Gap used to be because we stopped in there yesterday. I don't think they had as much as they did last year, but now Kevin does.
Well, they've
It's a
done
hotter
said
spot.
that the mayor of Lexington's done said they're gonna allow trick or treating.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh, really?
if Lexington does it, Clark will do it.
Oh, well, that's terrific.
Monet.
Oh, right, the door's locked. Never mind, love you.
That is so.
I DIY.
That
Okay.
is so cute.
I tried to do whiskers and I really need to.
No, you said
Is that not adorable?
It looks like to me it looks like a bat.
It does. That's adorable, Ashley. I love
Tony watched me struggle over it for a long time.
That's she did a good job. Did you see the back of it? What it was supposed to be?
Now?
Yeah,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
that's
Let's see.
adorable.
That's cute.
That's what it was supposed to be. And look, that's so.
I
cute.
can't. See, you all give me loads of fun because I'll be working on this for a while.
Why is it taking you so long?
Do you not see all these? What I'm having to do here?
You should have just. Well, never mind. You could just paint the whole thing black and be real sloppy with it, and then let it dry, and then go back over the bumpy parts of it to color.
That's what I would do.
That's
No,
what anybody reasonable would do.
no, because
Don't
it's
do
hard
me
to tell.
like that.
It's hard to tell what the bumpy parts are.
So this is Kevin's picture so far. And Sydney, where's Sydney's paint job?
Bye. Go over there.
Oh, here we go.
I'll let
This
you
is Sydney's ghost, and it's purple. I don't know if you can see it in that light. And then Sydney's friend Tony did this ghost, which is cool. It looks like it would glow in the dark.
It does come.
It does. So Ashley is supposed to be doing this owl. And so Ashley did the owl, and Ashley decided to change it to a cat. I love it. I absolutely love it. Okay, so now Jennifer.
I'm gonna be working on this for the next 3 weeks.
Jennifer's doing a tribute to Coco, which I love.
She's never seen.
And then Aunt Pat is doing a kitty cat. Pat, are you drinking is that
No, that's Sydney's. I don't drink it.
Oh, okay. Orange
like it.
cream. Cindy, you like the orange cream L8?
Yeah, Cindy loves them.
Is that your favorite one now?
Yeah.
And this is my witch. That's as
I
far
like
as
the
I've
ones that you
gotten.
get at Cracker Barrel better, but they said they don't make them.
Do you have any TREATS? Jennifer.
Just drop anything on the floor.
I can't feed him that or he'll
Feed him
die.
one of those.
No, that's why I asked her if she had any snacks that he could eat.
I dropped a piece of that on the floor.
I'll tell you what, that's wonderful.
This is your boy.
Hoovers.
I would make that again. And I made some pumpkin fudge. I would make that again.
I like the pieces that were on the edge, and so they have some of that stuff underneath of it. Good business.
It really reminds me of Werther's Original.
No, you shouldn't
No.
say that to people because that makes it sound disgusting.
I like Werther's Original.
Nobody else does.
I do. I do.
That's because you all are over the
Old
age.
people. We're old people. Yes. Old people like hard
I
candy.
buy it every time I go to the Dollar Tree.
Oh my gosh, Pat.
So you go buy it every day?
Oh, Sydney.
Shots fired.
Hey, you probably don't even go to the Dollar Tree that often, do you?
It depends.
I like the one in Winchester better than the ones in Lexington. I need to stop eating this, and I just am not going to.
And I make my rounds. Indigo, maple leaf.
So you go to different Dollar Trees in one day?
No.
Oh.
I don't like the one on Maple Leaf as much. I feel like they don't have as much stuff.
Is that the one in Hamburg?
Mm-hmm. Next to Donato's.
And then they got one up there by Walmart on Sheridan Drive. That used to be a Family Dollar, and I don't like it.
You know they're building a Family Dollar home out at Pilot View.
It'd be popular out there because there's nothing for 10 miles either direction.
Mm-hmm.
Pat, what happened to your poor little kitty's face?
I know. Yeah, I know. This brush, that other brush, it was the other brush.
Of course, mine ain't no better.
It'd be better once you get some color on there. You chose a bad color too. Black is not forgiving.
But if you think black can cover up.
Huh?
Black can cover up.
Yeah, if you mess up.
He hears
He lives in
Hamilton.
Hamilton.
Yes, he hears Hamilton daily. Because I
How do you do
absolutely-
Hamilton? I thought it was all rapping.
Oh no, it's
No,
not
it's
all
a really
right.
good song.
There's very good music in Hamilton. There's beautiful songs in Hamilton.
I like jumpy.
It's very, very touching. Every time I watch it, I just about cry at a certain point. Yes, it's
Which point?
I watched
I don't
somebody
want to
that
say because I desperately want her to watch it. I really, really, really.
I ain't
want
even
her to
thought
watch
about it. You'll have to remind me.
I would watch it with you, and it's 3 hours, anytime. It's, I love it, but you have to have 3 hours. It's excellent.
Is that what do you think of it?
But what's funny is Kevin watches a guy on YouTube, this guy who's a gamer, and the gamer said, "What? I watch it once or twice a week."
Mhm.
Yes, that's how good it is.
Do you feel like it's that good of a movie, Ashley?
No, I will never watch it again.
No, and Ashley's the one that wanted tickets if it ever came, and now
Oh,
I
really?
want tickets. I would go. I would pay.
What
big
about
money.
Wicked?
Wicked's wonderful. Yeah.
So we are getting ready to leave Jennifer's, but this is where Kevin ended his picture, and it's just very, very time consuming. And then this is where I ended mine, which it doesn't seem like I got far at all, but it's a lot of, this is very different than crayons, put it that way. And this is Aunt Pat's cat, which I love. It has little white paws. It's very cute. And then Jennifer is still.
Well, I had to because you can't paint over the lumps because you can't see the lump
Right.
if you paint over them. So I'm
So-
having to do it like this. It looks like hell right now, but I will try to make it look good.
No, I think, yeah, I think
Just
it'll look
trust me.
very, very cool. Very cool.
Just trust.
So we haven't checked in about an hour probably, and this is how far Jennifer's gotten. And it's not gonna have any white on it at all once she's finished with it. We got a box from the P.O. box. This is from Bobby, and Bobby sends us things all the time. Bobby really has spoiled us. She has season passes to Disneyland in California, and that's where Bobby lives, is Disneyland. And so it looks like she has sent us something from the park. It's a baby. It's a baby. It's the child from the Mandalorian. That is so cute. I love it. Gavin is
That's exciting. You know who's going to be running around with that.
He's going to be so, you know what though? He's going to want to sleep with us at night. And I will let him. He's going to have to leave it here, leave it at Nanny's house, but he will want to sleep with us at night. It's so sweet. We have bought him Pokemons and stuff like that, stuffed ones, and he genuinely likes sleeping with them at night. Jason, a long time ago, Jason sent us one of those great big, what do you call them, like a Smashmallow? There's something like that. It was a great big plush pug. And, well, Gavin wanted it. He wanted it so bad, and I said, that's fine. I said, you can take it home. And so, Jason, if you don't see it around, that's because Gavin sleeps with it. He absolutely loves it. So, we do still have it, but it's just in Gavin's bed. But this is going to stay at Nanny's house. But I do know that I have to look up his... just like a Barbie. I will let him sleep with it. Look at his little feet. If you want to know what he looks like underneath. It's like
underwear.
Yeah, it's like he's wearing little brown underwear. That is so cute. Bobby, thank you very, very much. I absolutely love it. Amelia will try to take its clothes off. Thank goodness you can't do that. It's actually sewn on here so it doesn't come off, because Amelia, if they're not naked, you know, she just doesn't want to fool with them. So, but thank you very much. I made some chili for Kevin and I for dinner tonight, and this is our first chili of the year, I guess. Yeah, of the year. And we usually have it when it gets cooler outside, so it's not cool, but it has been cooler at night. And so we like to put ours, have cheese with ours. Kevin will get Ritz crackers and put it on his. But it looks really good. And we're surrounded by all the fall decorations. So I'm enjoying that quite a bit. I'm going to open this can of pumpkin. And I've showed Chapel in the vlogs eating the pumpkin. I want to show you how he acts. I want Kevin to show. He's used to the can opener, opening the cans of pumpkin. He's always very disappointed when I end up opening something different. But here we go. Chapel. What is it, Chapel? Do I have pumpkin for you? Huh? Look what I have for you. Look, it's for Chapel. Special things in the mail today. Kevin has another a YouTube channel called Movie HQ, and on his Movie HQ channel he and Andrew play games together, and so this is his character over there. He created this character a long time ago, and so like that's his thumbnail picture, and anytime you see this character, that is Movie HQ. So he ordered this t-shirt for himself. And then he ordered this hoodie, because I love a good hoodie. He ordered this hoodie for me. And it's actually really thick. It's very nice. And I cannot wait to wear it. This is a medium. I always order a men's medium. just because I like the fit of them. I've told you all before, they're not really tight. They're a little bit looser, but they're really, really comfortable.
And that's in navy, isn't it?
Yeah, this is navy, and your shirt is also navy. So, but they have, I'll have a link below if you're interested in ordering one of these. Kevin has ordered more items. If they're in by the end of this vlog, then I'll put them in this vlog. If not, then I'll show you in a vlog when the other items come in, because he ordered some cool things. I have actually, people have asked me about merchandise and why haven't you done merchandise and stuff like that. Believe it or not, I've never told this story, but we went through, I think, 3 artists.
On Fiverr.
Yes, we went through 3 artists, and we sent them a picture of us, and we wanted them to come up with, like, you could choose the different, what do you call that?
Like styles.
Yeah, the different styles of drawing.
He's gonna pull your string out.
And yeah, don't do that, Jabba. And so we chose the style that we wanted. And we went through several different artists, and they, none of them were anything that I would want to put on a t-shirt or sweatshirt or coffee cup or anything. It just wasn't something that I wanted. And I've never wanted to ask anybody that watches the channel, because if someone were to draw something and I did not like it, then I would not want to offend them. And it's not even... It hasn't been about not necessarily not liking it, but these drawings they just didn't even look like us. And I know that you could tell that they weren't just sketching this freehand. It was like they were taking our picture and then laying something over top of it and then almost tracing over top of it.
I've had the same bad luck, me doing a logo. That's why I just kept the same one. I was going to try something different too. And it's like, you know what? I like the one I made just as good as anything. So I'll just keep it.
I love your logo and I think it's perfect. But if you're wondering why I've never done anything, that's why. And I just don't want to ask anybody that I know or, you know, anybody that watches the channel, because I would end up hurting somebody's feelings by saying, yeah, thank you very much, but I don't want, you know, that's not what I'm looking for. So that's why I don't have merchandise.
But we continue to work on it.
Yeah, we're going to keep working on it. We're going to keep working because I really, really like this. This is so cool.
And it was quick too. It was like two or 3 weeks.
Yeah, it
to get it
didn't
in.
take long at all from the time that Kevin ordered this to get it in. And so we did have to pay for these, you know, just because Kevin, you know, ordered them. We still had to pay for them. So anyway, I will have the link below if you're interested. I know you're watching this channel, but I think it's pretty cool to have one with Kevin on there as well. We got our bushes trimmed this morning. One of Sydney's friends, his name is Tony, he came over today. We have never hired anyone to do any yard work for us. And Kevin tried to call a company and they did not call us back. They never called back. And I guess I've noticed that a lot of companies, whether it is a plumber or an electrician or a roofer, a lot of times if it's a small job, they just won't contact you back. It's like you're not, yeah, it's like you are not important to them. They're not going to make enough money off of you, so they don't even call you back. So Kevin had called this lawn care service and just told them we need the bushes trimmed, and they never called back. So it's like, okay. So I told Jennifer, I said, my sister, I said, we really need those bushes trimmed. And Kevin doesn't like doing yard work, period. And Kevin didn't want me to do it. So even though
you had to get on a ladder.
Even though I've shown it in the vlogs, me doing it, I don't like doing it. I really don't. And you do have to get a ladder because the bushes are so tall that to reach where you need to reach, you have to use a ladder. And so like the ones out back are still manageable. They're small and I can manage them. So anyway, Jennifer said, oh, I know who would be a good person for the job. So Tony, we like I said, that's Sydney's friend, and we got to spend some time with him out at Jennifer's house painting, and he's really, really a nice guy. And so he came today and he trimmed the bushes out front, and they look really, really nice. But that was a big deal for Kevin and I. You know, to a lot of people, that's no big deal at all. They're used to having a gardener or a maid or whatever. We've never had anything like that, and it's just, for me, it's hard, I guess, giving up that control, or just putting that responsibility on somebody else, and knowing that, you know, if they don't do a good job, you have to be willing to tell them you didn't do a good job, and, you know, you have to be forthright and let them know. But fortunately for us, he did a very good job. So I told him when he was finished, I said, we will definitely call you next year. I said, normally we only do this twice a year. Usually we do it towards the beginning of summer and then towards the end, which is a good thing. Bushes aren't something you have to trim all the time. And I'm sure some people get theirs trimmed constantly. We just wait until it needs it, and then we do it all at once. But I would definitely contact him again, because he did such a good job. But we went to the post office. Kevin's ordered some kind of informed delivery.
No, I was signed up for it.
Signed up.
Logs.
Okay.
But you have to prove your identity, and so they have to mail you a code so you can enter it on the website.
So we haven't gotten that code yet.
So I'm waiting for the code.
Yeah, we're waiting for the code. We're going to go to Kroger and get some bread. We went to Walmart on, is today Tuesday? Mm-hmm. So we went to Walmart yesterday. Gosh, I don't know why. It just doesn't, it seems like it's been longer than that. Mm-hmm. But we went to Walmart and they didn't have any of my bread. I like the Heiner's 35 calorie bread. They didn't have any, of course. And so, fortunately, last night we were having chili for dinner anyway, so, which Kevin had a bowl for lunch today. So I didn't need bread last night, but I'm going to need bread tonight. So we're going to go to Kroger, and we'll look in the frozen foods. I love going up and down the frozen foods at Kroger. There's this guy that he works constantly. He works 6 days. I don't even know his name, but he works 6 days a week, and every time Kevin and I go in there, he's always working. He's always stocking the freezer. It's like a constant battle to keep those freezers full. So he told us 2 weeks ago, he said, I said, you're always working, and Kevin was like, you work so hard. And he said, well, I'm off for a whole week. And so we went to Kroger during that week, and you could tell that nobody was filling up those freezers.
There was one guy, a young guy, but I think he was filling up just because he had to put out a few things.
Right, because
not like the other guy.
No, there were holes, there was stuff missing, and I told Kevin, I said, I feel so sorry for that guy when he comes back from vacation, because it's like any job. It's like if you do any kind of work and you go on vacation, you come back and you have twice as much work waiting for you. I'm sure.
That's why I checked my email while we were even overseas.
Yeah, if we're in London, London, Scotland, wherever, Kevin's checking his email, responding to things. He's constantly, Kevin is really good though. Kevin, at night, it doesn't matter what time it is, day or night, he is constantly checking his email and dealing with problems and stuff like that. But I just felt sorry for that guy at Kroger, because I thought he's gonna have a lot of work when he comes back from vacation. I mean, it's good in a way because it keeps you busy, but I'm sure he thinks too, well, what's everybody been doing, you know, while I've been gone? So anyway, we'll go out here and see if they have anything new. Well, I do have to admit, in Kroger, there were 2 people putting stuff in the freezer section, and it wasn't, that guy was not one of them. So maybe he still is on vacation, but there were 2 people doing it. So I'd say the stuff was in the back, and it was, yeah, like in abundance, and they needed to get it out, but they were working on it. But the only thing we bought was a loaf of bread. That was it. And it was $2.99. It seems like we used to buy bread
Well, it used to be $1.99, but I don't think the 35 calories ever been that cheap.
No, the 35 calories never been that cheap. But
Maybe
we used to
$2.09?
shop at a bread store, and I would get like a bag of 4.
For
And
4? No, you got 5 for 4.
yeah, it was really,
5
really
loaves for
cheap.
$4.
And I would put it in the freezer, and you could easily freeze your bread. And you wouldn't think that that would work. You would think that when you took it out of the freezer and laid it on the counter to thaw, that it would be wet or that it would be soft, extra soft. It's not. It feels exactly, after freezing it, laying it out on the counter, it feels exactly like when you bought it in the store. It's amazing.
Sometimes it's a little drier, honestly.
Yeah. But yeah, it's pretty amazing. And I never do that now just because we go to the store so often. There's no point in me doing
And
it.
there's no bread store here.
Yeah, that's true. There is a bread store in Lexington.
And they don't sell that brand.
No, they don't sell the 35 calorie bread, but I bet you they do have good deals on bread.
They have like $1 a loaf or something like that.
Right, which is really good compared to $3 like I'm paying. But for me, it's one of those things where it's worth it. It's worth the trade-off. I'm willing to pay more for the 35 calories, just like like when you're buying potato chips that are already portioned. I would rather go ahead and buy them portioned than buy one whole bag where I'm gonna have to practice restraint. So,
and they used to also sell the old bread
yeah,
for like $1 a loaf, and we would take it and give it to the ducks.
yes, yeah.
Not that necessarily that's the best thing to give ducks, but
No,
that's what
but
everybody did.
yes, but we would take the kids. That was something free that we could do on the weekend, is go to the Lexington
Yeah,
Cemetery.
it cost us all 50 cents.
Yeah, feed the ducks, and they like crackers too, like saltine crackers. They really like those. So if you go to a bread store, you could always buy a cheap loaf of bread or some crackers to feed the ducks or the fish. I absolutely do not need wrapping paper at all, but I'm going to get. We're at Walmart, and they've gotten their some Christmas stuff out. And this is what's in this box.
The child somewhere.
The child, where do you see that?
On the very end. Looks like Yoda.
Oh, they do. Mandalorian. They sure do. It looks like it's going to be red wrapping paper. But the Nightmare Before Christmas, they have 2 different ones. And I do not need any wrapping paper at all. But Gavin and Amelia will love this, so I'm going to buy these. It looks like it'll be red, the child. The only reason I looked at this display is because I saw Buddy the Elf. Wait, right here. Got it. Okay, we're going to get that one too. Yeah, so this, I'll show you how it looks. That's how it looks.
That's big.
And I'm sure when I wrap gifts, I can show you once they're wrapped too. But they do have they have like their Christmas village out here. And then they have some trees. Which, by the way, you know Kevin's been looking for a new tree for years. We found one at Hobby Lobby that we really liked, but we didn't buy it. I don't know.
Have any way to go?
I think you could get it in the car. It's a Christmas tree box.
I don't know.
Anyway, they have some of their Christmas stuff out, so I think this stuff's pretty. But anyway, the thing about the tree that we saw, it's a flocked Christmas tree. And we've never, I mean, I have a small flock Christmas tree that you all have seen that I put my little Starbucks mugs on, and I absolutely love it. But like, this is a full-size flocked Christmas tree. And the only thing is I told Kevin, it's big, it's the perfect size, but it didn't look necessarily like full. But then once I get all my ornaments on there, it fills it up anyway. Yeah, that's true. Look at the unicorn tree. Amelia would like that.
They have a full-size snowman tree in one of the boxes.
Yeah, we've seen that before. It has a big snowman head. Look, here's the Kentucky section. So all the Kentucky ornaments, and yeah, that tree was just like that. The Kentucky ornaments, if you're interested, you have to buy these pretty soon because they go quick. People like to buy them. probably like to send them to relatives, and I think a lot of people probably have Kentucky themed trees too. Here's some little thing. Oh, here's some things down there. I didn't expect there to be this much. Because we were just in here and I didn't think they had gotten all the fall stuff out yet. And now I know it's because they were saving all this space for Christmas.
Pretty early.
It is pretty early, but wouldn't you have thought that? I don't think they had much fall stuff.
They never did.
So we've gone from fall to Christmas and it just didn't seem like the fall stuff like they had much or that they kept it out very long. These are all tree skirts and stockings and stuff like that. Here's some nativity stuff. That's hilarious. It's a shark.
It plays different songs. 24 different carols.
Well, that's new. And then they have a train here. This is Jennifer's finished Day of the Dead character. I guess that's what you call it. I think she did a wonderful job on it though. I love the teeth. I think it looks really, really good. So did you...
Clear coat, like some kind of clear polyurethane on it?
I bet your dad has some. That way you don't have to go out and buy some. But Dad usually has tons of that stuff. And yeah, he would probably even...
I wish it had like holes in it. That way you could put a candle or something under it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but I worked on that thing forever after y'all left.
That's really cool looking though. So the Mini Cooper was her car, and she was having trouble with it from day one. So she went out and got this car last night, and she absolutely loves it. It's a really, really nice car. So Kevin's sitting in there with her right now, helping her to set up her Bluetooth, because Jennifer said that was one thing that really attracted her about this car, was that it had Bluetooth, and so she could be hands-free while she's in it. So she's very, very happy with it, and it's a cool looking car. It's black car, black interior. It's really nice. And so Jennifer let the turkeys out.
John said one of them got out, so it flew out.
Oh, it flew out?
The smallest one, the Precious,
Right.
flew out.
Oh, I see them in there.
I have been taking them out of their thing and putting them in that little area right there. So they can run around, but they can't really get out, and the chickens can't get to them because the chickens will peck them if they can get to them.
Oh, really? The chickens don't like turkeys?
Yeah.
The chickens are where the turkeys are where the chickens usually are. And you can see them, they're just pacing back and forth. But the other chickens are out here. So that was Jesse's car. What kind of car is it? Because I didn't say.
Nissan.
A Nissan Sonata? Sentra, something like that. Something that begins with an S. Sonata, Sentra, one of those. It's a Nissan, but it's a really nice car. Jessie,
nice car.
Jessie has a job, and she will be paying for that every month. So, you know,
kind of sporty.
it does look sporty. It's a really nice car. But I'm going to end the vlog here for the week. Jennifer told me that I should mention to you all that The Haunting of Hill House, you know, we watched that a couple years ago. The second part is going to be coming out October 8th. So it's like The Haunting of Blythe Manor or something. She couldn't think of the exact name, but I'd heard about that too, and I just didn't realize how soon it was coming out. And it's actually coming out like October 8th. So if you enjoyed The Haunting of Hill House, which we did, we thought it was fantastic, and I think Jennifer worked her way through it again, then you need to watch this new one. Jennifer, I'll tell you what she's watching. She's watching The Handmaid's Tale right now, which Kevin and I have seen every episode of that, and the next episodes don't come out until next year, till 2021. But she's working her way through that right now, and she's just like, I can't believe it. You know, she's just shocked at stuff that's going on in there. So it's neat hearing her take on things. It's just very, very interesting. So anyway, I hope you all have a good week, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you next week.